What's the fastest you ever met a woman and made love to her? Because you hear stories in entertainment about sometimes women throwing themselves at you.
No, it's never happened to me.
You're going to bullshit me on my podcast?
No, it's never has.
Have you ever made love to a woman?
I don't think women throw themselves at guys. Of my stature, at least. I mean, I've seen women throw themselves at Adam Sandler. That's the only celebrity I've ever seen a woman actually throw themselves.
Yeah, that happens to him because he's cute. You're a little bit shifty. Women don't know what to make of you.
Yeah, like when I was young, they say they like kids with good senses of humor.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you got this, but I was always funny, but girls would just go, "You're weird." Not funny. They go, "You're weird."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the least funny guys in school.
They would be the funny guys.
They got all the pussy. I mean, the guys that were just like, I don't know. They didn't even have to. They could be from the right side of the tracks, not the wrong side, and they could just be just like a guy with a fucking crew cut. Never made a joke.
Sometimes you'd see guys like I knew this guy. I don't know if have you ever met a guy who's like. You don't even understand it, but it just gets women all the time, and it's like very mysterious.
Yeah.
But I know this one guy literally got a different woman every night. I'm not even exaggerating. I asked him what his secret was. He said he was a serial rapist.
So for him, it was just
I don't think that counts.
Perfect.
No, but when I was on Saturday Night Live, guys would come on, and they were handsome guys.
Yeah.
And they were convinced they were funny. And the publicist would go, "Oh, this is going to be really good for Gabriel's career because he's so funny, And then the fucking guy wouldn't be funny at all. And I came to me that how they always say like women like guys with senses of humor. It turns out they just laugh at handsome guys.
Yeah, exactly. The bar is lowered a lot. Yeah, I mean when you think about guys that are. That got into comedy, it was usually because they weren't good looking. You needed some way to get women to pay attention to you. So you cracked wise. Is that what they say in Canada?
I never did anything for girls. I mean, I've always heard that stuff.
But you're a good looking guy. I mean, you've always been tall, dark, handsome. You're the classic, lean, pretty eyes.
But my motive in life was never girls. I mean, I hear that like people buy cars to get girls.
Yeah.
They do jokes or play the guitar or stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I never had that motive.
You love comedy. You love the craft of not just performing, but writing a joke is like a puzzle to you. You get off on that.
Mostly I get off on laughing at comedians. Like ever since I was a young boy, like I would get comedy albums when everyone else would get music.
Yep.
And I didn't really know music, but I knew every comedy album. And even now, like nothing makes me happier than listening to Brian Regan and guys and Bill Cosby and guys like that.
I just had Regan on the show 2 weeks ago,
did?
and I said there's nobody better.
Yeah, he's the best in the world.
He's the best.
Yeah.
And the thing about him is he breaks all the rules because he doesn't. It's not like I work clean, and so he doesn't wear that on his vest. He just is what he is, and he's just fucking perfect.
Yeah, he reminds me kind of like Steve Martin a little bit. But with legs. Okay, cool, man.
You're the kind of guy that likes games. Here's a game that I thought of today. It's called Talk Your Way Out of It. I'm going to give you a situation that you're stuck in, and you're going to need to talk your way out of it somehow.
Okay.
You meet a beautiful woman. She wants to have sex with you, but she wants you to wear an afro wig. And while you're having sex with her, she's screaming racist shit at you. And then her neighbor opens the door and comes in. He's a black guy, and he's got a baseball bat.
So I agree to do it.
Oh yeah, you want to have sex with her, so you're
I'm doing it.
You're willing to wear the black African wig, and she's screaming horrible racist stuff. The guy walks in. He's black, and he's got a baseball bat. He's very angry.
He walks in coito, like while we're doing it.
Yeah, her door wasn't fully locked, and the yelling was so loud. He could hear you guys from next apartment. He could hear her yelling the N-word and,
I see.
Fuck me. And
I got you.
And so
how do I talk? You want me to talk?
Now, you got to talk to the black gentleman who's got the baseball bat and talk your way out of this situation.
Okay. Hey, bro, let's kill this honky bitch.
So you just commit to black. You just go,
Yeah,
I'm with you.
come on, man, you and me, jive turkey.
And that was Talk Your Way Out of It with Norm Macdonald. Also, we've asked Norm Macdonald, I'm doing the Jimmy Kimmel Show on Wednesday night, and I have not boldly at all, I have total confidence. I will open my set on the Jimmy Kimmel Live Show on Wednesday night, December 3rd, with the joke that Norm Macdonald will write during this podcast. The only parameters, and it doesn't have to be this, but I'd like it to be about airport security, how intense it's gotten. Anything jump off?
What is because I've heard that it's more intense or something.
Well, the pat downs.
I need more information.
The pat downs are a little bit more invasive. People are saying that their genitals are being touched. One woman had to remove her fake breast. She had like a breast.
Well, what happened is the new scanners. Some people are It's not just the metal detector; it's a scanner, and it sometimes depicts you in an embarrassing way. So more people are rejecting the scanner.
In other words, they can see you like with X-ray vision. They can see your body.
So
naked.
now if you reject the scanner, which you're entitled to, you get a pat down, but the pat down is pretty thorough. And some people are saying, you can pat me down, just not, on my privates.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, no deal.
So the airlines are saying, well, you made a choice to fly, and with that choice comes what some people consider to be overstepping. Norm, let's update us. What do you got for me? Opening joke. Jimmy Kimmel Live, Wednesday night.
Yeah.
We're looking for
what's going on?
Pat him down at the airport joke. Yeah. Now, again, no pressure. We've got another 12 minutes or so until this podcast is over.
Hey, do they ever do that thing where, isn't there something where they check your ass?
Yeah, it's a probe. Anal probe.
Do they do that at the airport? What?
That's a bad attempt. That's a bad attempt at a joke.
Mike, why don't you just say it, Mike?
Gibbons
well,
you don't want your fucking
he's an
fingerprints
artist.
on it?
He's an artist. No,
the TSA might think I keep my weapons between my festive testicles and what the fuck?
My anus.
And my anus.
What are you, in third grade? That's the stupidest joke I've ever heard. No wonder you handed it to him.
He didn't read the punchline.
What's the punchline?
Can I start from the beginning?
Yeah, no, you can't.
No, but what if I thought of something?
I'm trying to keep this ABC safe. This is the Disney.
Okay.
All right.
TSA might think I keep my weapons between my testicles and my anus, but they'd be right. How about
You're going meta on meta.
you should go, TSA should know. I doubt they'll find anything on me because I keep all my weapons near my male G-spot. Give them that warning.
You want to open with that?
I love it.
If they're not on board for that,
What's a good
I
TSA
walk.
joke?
You know what? If they don't laugh at that, I give them the finger. I walk off Jimmy Kimmel's stage.
I think working male G-spot into a joke is fairly new ground. I think it's kind of funny.
I want to go old ground on the first joke. I want
right.
something people can actually laugh
don't they,
at.
Listen, man,
Go
don't they
with
put
balls.
your fingers? Don't they put their fingers in your ass? Or
That's
something?
old school.
I've read that. I've heard about that.
They can put their fingers in your ass. Yeah.
Can
no,
they?
not fingers. One.
All right, can you say that in a clean way?
Yeah, anal probe. They can do an anal probe.
Yeah.
Digit.
So can you say? Can you work? Can you know? I can just give you the. I can just give you the raw ingredients of a joke.
Give me the Garofalo.
I'll give you a tablet. Okay, so it's maybe they combine it somehow and check your prostate at the same time.
That's not. I see where you're going with it. So maybe
Right.
it's like,
Wait,
I flew
Did
in.
I not just say male G-spot?
Yeah,
That's
but
what it is.
No,
Shut
but
up,
this
his
way
mic.
it's like a health service. It's
I like it. So I just flew in from New York, and
The good news is there you go.
I'm not carrying any loaded weapons. The bad news is
I have
6 months to live.
months to live.
It needs more
Well,
explaining.
it needs more explaining though.
The
Raw
good news-
ingredients.
I had a digital exam.
They give me a digital exam at John F. Kennedy Airport.
Good news is I'm not a heroin mule. Bad news is I'm not a heroin mule.
So I just flew in from JFK, and man, I don't know how else to say this.
Is my prostate tired?
That could work.
Maybe.
Just flew in from John F. Kennedy
It's a
Airport,
little
and
leap.
boy is my
The screening is crazy at these airports. I
Cavity?
just flew in from JFK, and boy, is my prostate tired. There you go.
Yeah, I
Boy,
think that's
is
the word.
my cavity. Yeah. It's a little leap.
I just flew in from John F. Kennedy Airport and flew in with my mother, and I had no idea she had such full round breasts.
Boy, is the security guard's finger tired. I don't know.
I just flew in from just got into the airport. I'm not saying that the exam was intense, but tomorrow night I'm meeting the guy's mother. I just flew in. They gave me an exam that was so intense. The good news, that hemorrhoid's gone.
The bad news is I have an impacted molar.
Now that's intense. That's deep.
Boy, is the TSA guy's arm tired. That's close. It's a tough TSA. It's tricky.
No, it's not. This is easy.
Is it?
Just flew in. Flight was on time. I can tell because the guy screening me's watch is up my ass.
That's a great one.
There we go. Okay, done.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had you write a joke for me, Norm
Were
Macdonald.
you just sitting on that the whole time?
No, I just thought of that.
That's excellent.